And we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the This Week in the Tech Boy podcast. We have so much to get to today. 2 weeks ago, we talked about this movie called Teenage Girl Something Something. It's on, and there's another movie that's just like it. Also, the iPhone that's in the same series as it. We need to get to that. And the iPhone 16 series launched this week. What do I think about that and their new camera change? My suspicions were correct. And we released some new articles, some new videos, some new posts. And so, guys, make sure you check out us on all our channels, especially this one and on thetechboy.org. But first, let's get into this movie, Teenage Girl. Also, this is Kid on Reddit, a grade changing scheme, and we stand with the kid on Reddit. All right, Teenage Girl is this series of movies. I think it's 4 of them, and they're all on Tubi, which is a free movie streaming application. Hello, Robert Kester, and g'day, mate. Did you decide to get the new iPhone 16 over there in England? All right, Tubi is a free streaming application on Android and iOS. You're getting the 16 Pro? No! How could you desert us like that? How could you desert us? Might have to mute you. I'm not sure. Anyway, the Teenage Girl is a series of movies on Tubi, which is a free streaming application. So whatever movies you see on here on our, whatever. So we got Tubi. Billaby? What's that? Is that a British thing? What should I've gotten? Oh, come on, S24 Ultra. I mean, Galaxy Z Fold. Oh, I almost forgot. One UI 6.1 came out. We got to talk about that. Really, really great update. My battery life is significantly better. Though still not as good as I'd like it to be, but at least it's bearable. It can get me from 6 to 6 with 15% of the battery left. But let's talk about this movie. So the movie is called, let me see, I have to pick up where I left off. Continue watching. Yeah, there we go. Teenage Girl Skip Day. And let me tell you, that movie, if it happened in real life, I would have arrested and indicted every single one of those kids so fast. So fast. This movie is outrageous. Okay, so there's this kid, these 4 girls, and 3 of them they kind of don't like this other kid because he's weird. But see, they're in a convertible car and they're trying to skip school in a bright red car in front of the principal. I am not making this up. They skip school on a planned senior skip day, meaning the principal knows about it, in a bright red convertible car, and the principal sees them. But, she can't, chase them on foot, and they get away. So that they can go to a party at someone's house. And it's not even a fun party. They meet up with the love interest, who's also a student council representative, who makes all student council representatives look bad. Because what kind of student council representative skips school to go to a party where they have to drink? So they run around to go to like some liquor store. And then the other team, like these kids, there's another group of kids out there. They call the principal on them anonymously because they're skipping too. The principal comes personally and somehow is able to corral 4 kids who have a car back to school. So he doesn't have the police. He's just there by himself. Somehow, somewhere along the way, they pick up some sleepy time medicine, and they literally drug the teacher who's watching them in detention or in school suspension. And then they promptly get up, sneak out of the school, and try to go to the party again. And meanwhile, there's this like cheerleading trophy that's been stolen. So this girl, who's like a troublemaker or something, the principal says, "Look, you have to do one good deed, and I'll let you stay. I'll let you graduate." So she thinks that her one good deed is someone steals the cheerleading trophy, who is, for some reason, this cheerleader's obsessed with it. So she goes back, she skips school to retrieve the trophy, and she thinks that recovering the trophy will get her one good deed. That's not a one good deed. Recovering a cheerleading trophy because you both skipped school, you both are going to get in trouble. The people who wrote that script are insane. And if that happened in real life, first of all, I would have impeached that idiot in student council. Okay, I would have impeached him. He doesn't deserve to be there anymore. Second of all, the rest of those kids, you all are getting thrown in detention with someone who's not sleeping next time. I mean, honestly, everyone in that movie deserves to be either arrested or impeached. All right, now speaking of something that actually happened, a real student council story that's not from the awful Teenage Girl series of movies, because I don't know what they're doing. Who writes those scripts? I don't know who writes their scripts. One of their scripts, we talked about this 2 weeks ago, was that someone tried to pretend as their twin sister that doesn't exist, and they somehow fooled the school. And when the school finds out, the teachers pretend and say that they let it play out, but I mean, whatever. When the school finds out, they're not mad at themselves for being insanely stupid and trading over deep secrets to this random kid who just decides to show up. Or who's ever heard of your sister swapping, directly identical sister swapping, a sister you've never heard of, to go to California or something? No. Okay, this is on the fault of the kids for being gullible. Instead of looking at themselves and saying, we shouldn't be this gullible, they said, I'm going to blame it on this kid. What a liar. And then the teacher's advice to her is, after you have been shunned from the school, and everyone thinks that you're a liar, and everyone thinks that you're a loser, the advice to her is to run for student council. Uh-huh. That's no, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. All right, speaking of how student council actually works, let's go to ssaltw.blogspot.com. Hopefully